Before you can invest, before you can compound, you need to make sure that you survive, that your bare needs and essentials are covered each month. Europe is very complex and diverse, and 100 euros of groceries are not worth the same in Switzerland as they are in the Balkans. It is obvious to say life costs differently across different geos, but how much or the extent of that is going to be today's focus, because we need to understand if your economy is sustaining you or dooming you. Hello fellow wealth seekers, and welcome back to another episode of the channel. Today we audit your grocery list. We're gonna take a sample of healthy food to make a baseline for our clinical audit. 2 kilos of lean protein, that can be your chicken breast or turkey. 2 kilos of complex carbs, rice, oats, pasta. 2 dozens of free-range eggs. A liter of extra virgin olive oil, and 3 kilos roundabout of very nutritious greens, broccoli, spinach, kale. Let's see how long this exact list can sustain you for in terms of food at home and meals throughout the week. We start with Geneva, the apex of capital extraction. Everything here is proportionate to your salary, and obviously life can be extremely expensive. At Migros or Coop, you wouldn't even be able to complete the list in order to reach 100 euros. So according to my calculations and Numbeo and Eurostat data, which are the baseline for this whole video, we're looking at 2 days worth of food at home. You see, in Switzerland, meat is taxed especially brutally to protect local agriculture. That is the main reason why every single piece of meat for half a kilo could easily go up to 8 or 10 francs. Then we move it to London, where you pay obviously a premium of a capital city, very high cost of living standards, and higher logistic taxes in order to transport your food. If you're trying to purchase with €100 bill around Waitrose or M&S, your capital might be valid maybe three and a half days worth of food. That means that you're better off than Geneva, but still you would need almost 800 euros a month to survive with basic healthy groceries. Let's take it to Milan, high-end Mediterranean that still exacts a premium for being in the fashion capital of Europe. Esselunga, a highly regarded supermarket, would sustain you for about 6 days if you were to invest 100 euros there. That means that Milan is allowing us to reach closer to the average of the cost of groceries across Europe. 100 euros for 6 days worth of fuel. Let's now get to explore the real arbitrage. Warsaw. A local Biedronka would charge 100 euros for a week and a half worth of supplies. The quality is great and pretty local, and honestly you would get by just fine. Then, if we were to take it to Bucharest in Romania, and if we are to go to a local supermarket or even a piata, let's say a market on the street, you would be able to supply 2 weeks with 100 euros. The supply chain is heavily localized, making it extremely easy to buy here. Obviously, Eastern Europe was going to be at the top of our list for convenience, but it is incredible to see how 2 days in Geneva are worth 2 weeks in deep Eastern Europe. You see, Europe is very diversified and can be deeply localized, even in globalization times, making it extremely essential to evaluate our positioning and geographical arbitrage and decide where to deploy our money best. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if more comparisons like this are of interest. I'm happy to deep dive in the comments. And show some love, retention, and engagement with some comments down below. Leave a like and subscribe to support the channel tremendously. I'll see you in the next session. European Wealth Lab out.